the Seiko Bloody Tooth, the Vampire Monster. This is probably my favorite second generation monster. There's the orange monster, there is a black monster, there is a sea monster. Well, but this one is actually, I would say, one of my the favorite monster, the second generation monster, and it's actually showing off with that rocket ship with its hand and minute hands right there, the hour and minute hands right there. So I'm just gonna do a typical wristwatch check with you wearing my black monster for this review. And this one, you know what appeals to me? I love the Seiko monsters, as you know. I've covered that in my video of this orange monster, the black monster, but this one is as monstrous as you can get with those bloody tooth shark teeth right there, the indices, and that's why it has been nicknamed the vampire monster, the bloody tooth, because it really brings out the notoriousness, the monstrous nature of the Seiko monster. This is the bad boy of the Seiko lineup. Really like it. Really actually love it. And this one is, as you can see, it's the J1 version. It's made in Japan. It has the 4R36 movement. It has the hand winding and hacking movement. It has a date complication right there. The previous generation did not have that. That was not winding and hacking. This one is winding and hacking movement. After this, the third generation, there was the 6R15 movement in that, and after that, the fourth generation repeated this same movement with the 4R36 movement inside. So this one, the second generation, and the latest one, the fourth generation, both have the 4R36 movements in them, except this one looks better to me because it does not have the cyclops over the day and the date. That one, the newer one, the latest one, has a cyclops, a big cyclops over day and date. And secondly, because it has these beautiful shark or vampire teeth, and this has never been repeated in the Seiko monster lineup. Only the second generation has these shark teeth indices. No other generation has such obnoxious indices. So that's why I really love it, because they had pushed it to the limit. And the design, the Seiko monster, you know, what makes it so unique is that no other watch looks like this. This is a copy of no other watch. This is it. It has its own styling, its own unique characters, which no other watch has. And if I can just tell you what you get when you buy this inside the box. This is not a typical Seiko box. I was surprised to receive it in this box, but nevertheless, if you open this up, you get the pillow on which the Seiko monster was sleeping, and this is actually the actual rubber strap that this one came with. I bought this genuine steel strap, steel bracelet later on, but it actually came with this black silicone strap, good for diving, and this is the tag that it came with, Seiko Superior, it says right here, and this is the model number, the srp313 J1 because it's a made in Japan version. The other, if it was K1, then that means it's a Malaysian one. It says caliber 4R36, 24 joule movement, and this is the warranty and the instructions. This is a sticker that came with the watch on the back side of it. So coming back to the watch, The bezel, it is a unidirectional steel bezel. It does not turn on the right, it just turns on the left side. It's a security feature so that you don't so you know it just adds time to the timer, so you can be sure that you cannot knock it off on the right side, so it just turns on the left side for the timer. The movement is very, very smooth. I like the movement better than on the K models, on the Malaysian models. The Japanese models, definitely they have a smoother rotation, and somehow I just like the Japanese models more. I mean, of course, the popular opinion is that the Malaysian models are quality-wise they are the same. Some people actually say that the K models, the Malaysian ones, are even superior to the Japanese model, which is, I think, it's backwards. It's the other way around. I mean, just for example, if you buy a Ferrari, you would like it to be made in Italy, not in like Bangladesh or anywhere, in UK or anywhere else. So if you buy a BMW or Mercedes, you would like them to be made in Germany, not in Australia or anywhere else. So just like that, Seiko, if it's made in Japan, it just feels right to me. So well, apart from that, the bezel action is smooth. The crystal, it's a Seiko original hardlux crystal. I just wish it was sapphire. I wish it had the AR coating, but it does not have that. You can see the chapter ring right there. The indices, they're beautiful. The hands right there, the minute and the hour hands. They're also lined with red paint right there, and it says automatic divers 200 meter. It has water resistance up to 200 meters or 656 feet, which is deep enough if you just want to go for swimming or scuba diving. You know you're safe with this. It's an ISO certified dive watch. 42.5 millimeter the diameter. It's 12 millimeter thick, and lug to lug is 47.5 millimeters. The lug length is 20 millimeters, which is great because you can get a variety of straps and bracelets, aftermarket ones, because of it being such a universal lug length, and the lug width, I'm sorry. And the bracelet, it's polished and brushed. It actually tapers down from here to where it locks, and it has a punched strap right here. The locking mechanism. And this clasp gives more security to it. I just wish it was milled instead of machined, and this stamped, I mean milled clasp would have been better than this stamped one. And it has a diver's extension right here, so if you're wearing a dive suit, you can just open this up and put it over your dive suit, no problem right there. So it makes it very, very secure. So lovely watch, really love to wear it. It's really fun to wear it. And if I can just show you the lume on this, it's very, very potent. Let me just charge it up with my flashlight, and so you can have a good idea of how potent the lume is. So lume on Seiko watches, it's always has been great. I'm just gonna charge it up for 1 minute, just a few seconds more, and turn off the studio lights so you can have a better look at the lume of how potent this is. This is Seiko Luma Bright right there, and you can see it's just beautiful. You can just you can be sure that this is going to glow for hours. Also right here, to compare it with my Seiko Black Monster, you can see both of them just illuminating perfectly right there, and this would go on for hours. And hours, so you can be sure of Seiko Lume. And so beautiful watch to own. And if I can just tell you that the only gripe that I have with this, like I mentioned earlier, was the lack of sapphire crystal, uh, and you know, the maybe the air coating on it, and also the pin collar system on the bracelet. It's a bit difficult to adjust, but other than that, when you get it adjusted from a jeweler, uh, which is safer, and or if you can do it yourself, but when you get it adjusted, when it's then it's just great to, you know, wear, and great to watch. It's just fun to watch, and fun to wear. It's just a great, amazing Seiko watch. And that's about it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.